Hi, my name is Jun. In Toronto, Canada. In this video, I will cover my glass effect. So I've been watching so many YouTube clips covering PBR techniques, and I've tried to imitate this without fancy mathematical theory. Although I will cover it later for sure. So with my implementation, I hope you will be able to understand relatively easily. So first, I want to visualize my PBR product. The x-axis now is the roughness. As it goes far to the x, it gets more blurry on the surface. And at the y-axis is metallic. As it goes far to y, it has a more reflection on the surface. And I added the z-axis, which is transparency. So as it gets more far to the z, we can see through more clearly. So second, this is my main project. So this is the board game, which is called Nonaga, made by German guy. I'm not really sure. So anyway, so there's two kinds of tokens. So first one is here, the wood token, which is opaque, and then second one is the glass object, the main object today, so which is totally transparency, and you can see through another object, another tile. And if you look carefully around here, you can check also the chromatic aberration too. It's hard word. And also I implement shadow mapping. So this is a transparent shadow and this is the opaque shadow. And of course you can just play the game. The rule is very simple. So there's two behavior every turn. First you gotta move the token, but you can't just stop in the middle. You gotta go all the way to the end. And the next behavior, you can move the tile. So the rule, as you're playing like this, so the first player who get all their tokens next to each other, and then that player gonna be winner. So coming back to this glass token, you might notice this is not just the direct transparent, but it has a glass effect as same as glass in reality. So in science, like light passes through the material and then there will be change in direction sort of thing. So in that way I tweaked the look direction, which is used for sampling dynamic cube map, depends on the word normal of the surface of the pixel. So if there is more angle between look and the word normal, which means there will be more changes in look direction for sampling. And let's check this interesting effect over here. You might notice this rainbowish effect somewhere over here and here, and somewhere over here is only seen through this glass material. Is called chromatic aberration. It's actually quite simple than it looks. So before you sampling dynamic cube map, you divide the look direction into three directions. So one would be the red, the second one would be the green, and third one, the last one, is the blue. And you apply a slightly different angle into each of these, and you now sample the dynamic cube map using that direction and combine it and apply it, and then you will see this effect on your screen. So this is the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will leave the link below so that you guys can download it. I hope this project helps somebody who want to implement glass effect. See you next time.